Hey Star Wars fans, today on the channel I'm going to be looking at another lightsaber. This one is the Lost Acolyte by KR Sabers. Let's jump right in. So I've been collecting lightsabers for a little bit now. And I don't do a ton of lightsaber videos. I feel like I, kind of got into this, I don't know, helmet making tutorial lane that I've been in for a little bit. But anyway, I love lightsabers, and I thought I'd make a few more lightsaber videos. I have some pretty sick ones in the collection. The Raxus comes to mind as maybe the next one I need to do a video on. I did one on the Desert Wanderer. And, well, anyway, yeah, so might do a couple more lightsaber videos just because I love them so much and they are fun to show off. Especially this one, the Lost Acolyte from KR Sabers. Yeah, I really dig this one. There's a lot going on in this saber, a lot of really great design choices, and yeah, I just kind of want to show it off a little bit. So I know that this saber was designed off of a piece of fan art. Let's see, I think I got his name here. Chris Gobin? Yeah, Chris Gobin made this image back during the time of the Acolyte kind of being announced, or we started seeing some images from the Acolyte. I forget, but anyway, it was kind of associated with the Acolyte, even though it was fan art, and KR Sabers decided to produce it. And this is what it came to be. And like I said, there's just so much going on, so many really good choices in this thing. But yeah, let's just go ahead and kind of take a look at it from top to bottom here. So it does come with a blade plug. It's a pretty simple blade plug. It's elegant though, and it's also nice that they include it because this is a 7/8 blade saber. So I love that they included a blade plug for it. And then we have this Imperial symbol right here. This is actually a thumb screw, so this is like a dedicated blade retention screw. Another really nice thing to have on a saber is that without having to get out like an Allen key or Allen driver or anything. And then we have our shine through mesh right here. So cool. A little bit of shine through from the blade. And then we get into this control box. So you can see it has two accents. And those are actually red lenses. So even though there's some accents underneath there, and I'll pull my chassis out here in a second, but there are neopixels underneath this, but because the lenses are red, it kind of always shows red. So if you put a blue blade style on, it might start to look a little bit reddish purple, or with green it still just kind of looks red. But yeah, the red lenses kind of prevent the neopixels from being super cool. But anyway, I still really like it, and the fact that this is going to be kind of like a Sith hilt probably should stay red anyway, so no issue with me there, but just know when it's lit up a different color it might still kind of look red. Also, this control box has a rocker switch on it. So top here is our activation, bottom is our auxiliary. Oh, you can see the blue shining through, makes it kind of turn red. Yeah, or turn purple, I mean. Yeah, lots of beautiful machining. And then this faux leather on here. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus real close, maybe. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell, but there's like a leather grip there on the sides of the control box. And then these letters spell out Acolyte. And from what I understand is the airbrush looks just a little funny because they're all capital letters, and airbrush is it upside down or inverted? I forget when it's a capital letter, but anyway, it says Acolyte around there. Love the anodizing everywhere, the black anodizing, the red anodizing, everything looks like really, really, really good. This grip section, super comfy, nice and it's not rubbery, but it has more of like a softer feel to it. like a hard plastic, but it's got lots of texture on it. So it's actually really, really grippy, really comfortable to hang on to. And then this pommel has some really fantastic sound venting on it. Super, kind of subtle actually with the way that the ring is like that. But yeah, this thing sounds really great. But yeah, that is the Lost Acolyte hilt from KR Sabers. I did install this myself with a do-it-yourself kit from KR Sabers. So I ordered this with a CFX, well, the whole kit anyway. So the kit came with the soundboard. I went with CFX, the Eco chassis, so there's no crystal reveal or anything going on here. And then it also came with a speaker, battery, kill switch, basically everything you needed except for wire and solder and soldering iron and knowing how to solder. But anyway, I've been installing a couple of Sabers now. This is my second ever CFX. It actually went really good, but you'll see that I might have made a mistake right away at the very beginning of installing this thing. But anyway, I'll get to that in just a second. So let's go ahead and pull this chassis out. I did replace my CobraTech screw with just a slightly longer one, so it kind of penetrated into the grip here a little bit. So you just give this a twist and pull it out, and you can see I have this little channel right here. So that, there we go. That little channel goes under the CobraTech screw, and then it will lock the chassis in place so it doesn't come out. But yeah, anyway, so we'll go ahead and take this chassis out. This is installed with a stock B3 connector up top here. Focus, there we go. And then it comes with a switch PCB, which is kind of cool. So your two switches are all on this PCB already, including the accent LEDs. So then there's just some pads on the back that you can wire to. So that's really nice how that's all put together and how it comes together. They're, like I mentioned, they're NeoPixel, so you can change the color and do some type of animation on it. So the CFX install went good, but I just don't know enough about CFX yet, like how to, program these so that like you could have one flash back and forth while it's idle and not on. And anyway, I need to research all that stuff yet. But right now everything just kind of mimics the Blade. But yeah, it installed with a 28mm speaker, kill switch, and 18650 battery, and a CFX board. And don't judge me for this. So when I wired my CFX board, I wired it so that my SD card was facing up, so I can get to my SD nice and easy, which I thought made sense, but it turns out it doesn't fit that way. The USB kernel, or whatever it's called, this little USB port, would hit the battery and either start to push the battery out or what have you. So last minute, when it was all done, I just picked the board up, turned it upside down, and put it in there. So that made all my wires end up on top versus bottom. Looks absolutely terrible. Yeah, ugly as sin, but it works. I don't want to rewire everything just to make it pretty. So yeah, you guys can judge me for that. I don't really care what it looks like on the inside. But this is like still, I don't want to call it. It's still novice level when it comes to the install. Just because it had a couple of accent LEDs, it was still pretty easy with the PCB having everything kind of connected already. So I just had to go to the right pad. I also had the install guide. So again, Cal, John, please keep making those install guides. I really like them. Makes it a really fun DIY project. But yeah, that's the Saber in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and I'll just demo some fonts real quick on this guy. I did just download a few fonts just now from my favorite font makers, K-Sith and Kyberphonic. So obviously the first one on here is Second Sister. Oh.
Outstanding.
Again, sounds wonderful. Couldn't be happier with the way that it sounds. But yeah, let's go ahead and
Soundbank
go through a couple.
Where is he? Have you come to destroy me, Obi-Wan?
So we have Darth from the Rematch Bundle, Kyberphonic.
Soundbank selection.
Where is he? Wipe them out. All of them.
I just downloaded the Tales of the Empire bundle, and it has Grievous in there, and I'm just such a fan of Grievous. I had to put a Grievous sound font on here. Love that. I kind of see the green kind of lights those lenses up orange a little bit.
Soundbank selection.
The dissonance.
Dissonance. It's a newer one from K-Sith. I believe this is kind of like a Sith sound font or a dark side sound font. Some gnarly swings. Ooh. Meaty blasters.
Soundbank selection.
Dissonance.
Horizon.
Not sure what Horizon's based off of, so forgive me for not knowing, but this one's a little different. Not quite your normal lightsaber sound. I would call it more grayscale-ish. That was a cool one.
Soundbank selection. Horizon.
Crate Slayer.
Crate Slayer. So if I remember right, this is a collab with Nerf Herder Customs. Mean sounding.
Soundbank selection.
Crate Slayer.
Alliance.
I think Alliance is kind of like your, I think it's a take on like a basic Jedi sound font. Sounds great. Sounds fantastic. What else we got?
Soundbank selection. Alliance.
I don't know if I can demo this one.
Oh god, I'm
Yeah. Y'all are gonna have to go look at K-Sith's YouTube channel to see if you can figure out what this one is.
I'm gonna.
Anyway, yeah, that was another one that I downloaded today. And then what do we got?
Soundbank selection. There's SD card use system menu. Exit menu. Second system.
And we're back to Second Sister.
How predictable.
Yeah. I love that one. But yeah, so this is going to be my Acolyte Saber. So, boy, wouldn't it have been cool if this was actually in the Acolyte instead of those like super thick, boring looking lightsabers? Yeah, that would have been sweet. But anyway, I have to admit, Soul's lightsaber is starting to grow on me a little bit, but they're all just so thick. They look like Disney sabers. I just don't know if I can get over it. But in my book, this is my Acolyte saber because that's what they should have had in the show instead of what they do. But yeah, when the sound fonts come out from the Acolyte, I'm gonna download my sound fonts from my Saber favorite sound font makers and put that on here, and that's what my Acolyte sound fonts will live on. My Lost Acolyte by KR Sabers. So that is it, y'all. Thanks for joining me on another video. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to make next. Should I do another lightsaber video? Particular helmet you want to see me make? Yeah, love suggestions. I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out for another video. May the Force be with you all, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.